Hey everybody, and welcome back to Bloomfield. How is everybody doing this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you may be? We are in the midst of October. I have changed the number of days per month to 2 days per month, so we are now in October Deuce. Prepping our fields, trying to get things ready before winter kicks in. Caleb, what is up? Waylon, what is up? GoldenEye, how are you doing, sir? Plopping some lime down here on field 49 at the cow farm. I've already split this field in kind of half. We're going to put wheat in part of it, and we're going to put grass in the other part. And of course, we're going to put corn over there. That way we will be in a position to continue to feed mixed rations next year. Derek, what is up? Calvin. We're going to be making some more mixed rations once we get going on here. Because I've got a trick. I don't know if you all know about it. Bergness, what is up? Here you can see where we split thy field in nearly half. We gotta get lime and reconfigure this tractor so we can get our good old guidance steering back. Oh, how are the modding tutorials? Yes, pretty darn good there. Oh, you're looking to getting into modding? And we're nearly out of lime. Again. Common theme with lime application. Oh. Gonna do some grape processing changes. %4 in ATS. I tell you what, the early percents rise fast because nearly every road you get on is a new road. And then I'd say once you get up to about 70%, the number of explored roads drops off pretty quickly because they keep You keep getting routed down the same roads you've already gone. Right? I've already known this road before. What's that song go? Down the roads I already know. Also swapped out our building. We got a Wetzel building now. More on that here in a little bit. Yeah, down the lowly road. That's what it feels like in ATS. Once you get to about 70%, your number of roads explored doesn't go up near as fast as it used to. Oh, I don't know the name of the song. It just has a ripping about going down the roads I've known, something like that. We gotta head all the way up here by the sheep farm. Get our bulk lime. Once we get that done, we gotta seed wheat. We're gonna need to seed actually we could, yeah, we need to seed wheat and we need to seed grass. Now, there's been some comments around this map and the roads. Apparently some people were saying you are floating above the road, but I was looking at it earlier. I didn't see it. So we'll take a look at that here in about 2.5 minutes when the show starts. Steven, what is up? We're in our M7 Kubota. Jonathan, what is up? $3,410. Oh, she's a slow pull. 8 degrees this morning, a nice brisk morning. We are here to configure the tractor. We want to add yes and yes. Thank you. everybody, and welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada. We are living the good life. That is the title that I have given this particular live stream series. It is October 2nd, and we are working on putting lime down on our fields so we can get them ready for seeding and planting. And I was talking in the pre-show about some people were commenting that you drive on top of the road on this map, but I'm sorry, that is not on top of the road. Other than the fact that you are driving on the road, I'm not floating. I don't see it at all. I mean, these tires on the outer edge are up in the air because, well, the road crowns down, but we are not, in any stretch of the imagination, floating on top of the road here. Not when I can see the tires deforming like that. These bad boys are definitely not floating on the road. I'm not really sure what people are saying. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. What do you all see? Archeon, what is up? This video is brought to you by Tauger and Coulier Farms. Sorry. Thank you for being farm barons. Then some folks were talking about the shadows. Shadows not being right, but I don't know. I see shadows. I don't understand. What's not right about the shadows? My equipment's casting a shadow. The light power poles have shadows. Cars have shadows. Captain Kiwi, what is up? Yeah, with a full load of lime, this tractor is... Well, she's a little light on the front, even with 1,000-kilogram front weight. She's a wee light. She likes to travel. I don't know. I don't keep track of all those things. Winter's over when it warms up. There's our farm. Let's see our fermenter through the woods. David, good morning to you. How is it midday or midweek? Pump day for the Australian egg. Yeah, swapped out the one Meridian bin for a Wetzel bin. I'm going to swap out the other Meridian bin for a Wetzel bin once we empty it of wheat, because I bought some AGI DLC augers and they're too short for the Meridian bins. And I wanted to show you guys, hey you guys, I wanted to show you all a cool little trick. And that is the STX 1051. It picks up from the ground. I know they sell with the pins, but I don't want to sell them right now. I want to sell the crops in the winter. Tested this ratio out early and this works. So we got 1 straw. Then we can go 1 mega bale of 14 little baby bales. I did see that announcement. Volvo is coming sometime. I think it's going to be limited to the construction equipment. So I don't think we're going to see Volvo skid steers or Volvo semi-trucks or anything like that. I think what we're going to see is the Volvo wheel loaders and the Volvo forestry equipment. There we are. Look, we are picking up silage from the ground. I know I don't have to put straw in, but I use less hay and less silage. So if I have it, then I might as well use it. When we were doing our Western Wilds, we didn't do any draw because the mix wasn't going to work out in our favor. So let's drop you off there. Pick you up. And now we got to go get some seed. I don't think we're going to get a new map with forestry. I don't think forestry in the Volvo is going to be phase 4 because the hint for phase 4 says a plethora of machines. And for me, a plethora is a bit more than a couple wheel loaders and some tree harvesters. Looking at the Volvo construction equipment website, it looks like they no longer manufacture other things with respect to forestry, but they just have tree harvesters. I don't see them bringing in the articulated trucks or the big fixed frame trucks. They just don't work so well with agriculture, in my opinion. So I think we're just going to see wheel loaders. I think we're going to see some tree harvesters. All we know is Volvo's been announced at this point. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy 8. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot. Store deliveries. Store deliveries. It's back at the farm. I did see they got electric loaders. They've got electric excavators. I don't see excavators coming. There's no reason to use them. Excavators in the game really don't have a purpose. We don't have the ability to deform the soil, to dig up soil without the terraforming. That is PC only. They wouldn't be bringing in machinery for a mod that is only on one platform. So we'll see. We'll see. Bummed. I don't see them adding that at this point. Not for 22. Seems pretty major ad. Yeah, I don't see it working more efficiently. So I think it's either going to be a DLC that is not a part of the year 1 season pass, or something that is year 2. Or this is just an announcement of a partnership. Harrison, what's up? So we'll have to see. We really don't know anything. We know that the quote was from the Volvo construction equipment side. That is right. So if you look up Volvo construction equipment, they have excavators. They've got mini excavators. They've got wheel loaders, small wheel loaders. They have things designed for building demolition. They have things designed for pipe laying. They have things designed for forestry. So of those things, wheel loaders and forestry kind of work. As far as farm sim mechanics. Oh, sorry to hear that, Harrison. Bamda. I don't look for mods. I don't know. Unless that was directed towards Schultz or somebody else. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Rubber Burner, what's up? Hey, we looked at the road. I didn't see any. It didn't look like we were floating any tires. I don't know what people are talking about. Tires looked like they were on the ground to me. I consider myself pretty keen-eyed at spotting floaters. Black Spartan, what's Dusty Lands? I was looking at shadows. I mean, I got a shadow. I see a shadow right there. What's the problem? I mean, you know, colorblind guy talking about optical or talking about lighting issues. Well, see, skid steers aren't part of the construction equipment website. So I don't think we're going to see skid steers. And I don't know what purpose a backhoe would bring. The bucket capacities are small. They're not even going to be good for scooping up, you know, silage or anything. So we'll just have to see. I don't think it's going to be a part of Phase 3. I don't think it's going to be a part of Phase 4 for the Year 1 Season Pass. It can be part of Year 2's Season Pass. It could be like the AGI pack, an independent DLC, free or paid. It's hard to say. Yeah, we split field 49. And I'm going to put, obviously, you know, wheat in the upper part of the field. I should have put grass up there. We're going to have grass down here in the lower part of the field. And then field 50, we're going to have for corn. I was really hoping that the announcement would be for veneer, or yeah, veneer. Apparently the files, the brand is in the game files. The company logo is in the game files already. Maybe that's Phase 3. Maybe that's part of Phase 4. Maybe it's part of a free add-on. We're using a ton of mods. I can't really just ramble them off because I honestly do not know. Harrison, that is correct. And that's why a lot of people play. Ace and Kings, I think. People have told me that they do take bales. It's just the trigger is outside of the thing. Outside of the building. I've never really tried it since they've said that. That's what people have said, is that the bale trigger isn't inside the robot building, it's outside. You know, I mean, I said the holy grail for me would be the self-propelled round baler. If you're on the collectibles hunt, here's two. I don't know. I don't know. Now we gotta go up and lime our pig fields. We lost crop up there. We've got a crop of canola and we got a crop of wheat that we have lost. Yeah, that round baler looks sweet. Harrison, I don't have favorites. I deliberately use different machines and different tractors in every game save. So we'll see. I would be expecting them to announce, I mean, they may even announce the Season 3 or the Phase 3 at FarmCon, right? Because FarmCon is in 2 weeks. Or is it 3 weeks? So 2 or 3 weeks. And I believe the timetable for Phase 3 was autumn. Or was it for summer? Winter, spring, summer. It was summer. Phase 3 is supposed to be out in summer of 22. So what that means is we have between now and when autumn would start, which is in what, October? So we could get an announcement at the end of FarmCon. One of those classic, oh wait, there's one other thing we almost forgot. And then roll an announcement trailer for Phase 3. Harrison, I have no expectations whatsoever for FarmCon. I'm not going to be able to go. They're going to make announcements, I'm sure, related to the game. They're going to have sessions specific to that are going to be specifically geared towards modders and those creating content for the game. That's what they typically do on the FarmCon years that are not leading up to a game release. So we'll have sessions like that. They haven't announced a agenda, so other than just know that there's going to be some sessions. So right now, this is a standard size map because it's available on console, and we know that consoles cannot have 4X maps, as we have yet to see a 4X map for console. Whoa, watch where we're going. Pull. Yeah, I would expect the limitation is PS4 and Xbox One. That would be my guess. There's the wheat field we lost. Well, probably you're not going to see Ursus in the Phase 4 doing things more efficiently. I don't think you're going to see that. We're going to keep an eye on our speeder guy and make sure that he's getting the job done. And you know what? I was just reminded. What on earth do we have this thing here for? We need to make sure we clean our farm of unreliable equipment. I'm thinking doing things more efficiently is going to be bigger stuff to appease the "we need bigger stuff" crowd. Now we got pigs up here. We need to plant some pig food stuff. That field right there, that's grass, that looks to be a perfect field for beets. Or potatoes, more likely. And then we have a field for wheat. A field for sunflowers, and a field for corn. And that should do it. Right, that should do it. know some folks were hoping for the for some American potato stuff. But Volvo it is. So we don't have our pig ship. We need to buy our pigs. Oh, I didn't almost start it, Chris. That's what the map comes with. I just didn't get rid of it that quick. So we own fields 1, 2, and 4 up here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can have our root crop. We can have our grain. We can have our... That's really not that big of a field for... I mean, we might need to go and pick up field 5. There we go. Now I think we've got enough land to do what we need. We might make this a potato field. Field 1. Field Uno will be our tater field. Carrie, what is up? Well, you can put your taters in 22. I know that's where Schultz and Tukey are going to work at. Now, the last live stream, I talked about setting up a multiplayer server for Bloomfield, and I put the messages out. There haven't been too many takers. So if you want to play Bloomfield on a server, explanation Discord, we've got the discussion open. We need to iron out some details before we get started. Gary, what's up? Yeah, we're making our own tram lines, aren't we? We lost a field of wheat because we didn't harvest this or the canola when we started the map. I just started immediately over at the sheep farm. But it's October. We are trying to get everything prepped before winter hits. Don't know how bad a winter we're going to have up here. In the great white north, it might not be that white. Are you kidding, Carrie? All because of a little silly sensor. Then I need to go rip a sensor out of something else. I think that's what happened to you while it was in for service. They swapped your sensor for somebody else's. And suddenly you're out of business for 8 months. Jump up here and get this one started. Then we'll come back to our seating after we get some pigs. Piggly wigglies. We don't have to worry about them dying off. And we'll say to buy fertilizer. Boom, now we don't have to worry about that. Travis, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much, sir. Oh man, this tracker doesn't have it either. Dang it. Look at me buying all these trackers without guidance steering. Scooter's workbench, what is up? How did you have to get rid of grass in 15? Did you have to plow it up? That's what you had to do in 17. Is you had to plow it up. I know, if I only had a service trailer. Corp Nut, what is up? I wonder if this little Boda will pull the service trailer. Probably not, it's too heavy. Oh, look at this. Nope, not gonna happen. It's too heavy. Too heavy, we'll have to get this. Oh, what? Check out the fenders. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I know if it was only a portable toolbox. Oh, good luck, Corp Nut. Good luck. Breezy, I have not noticed that. If only you could strap that little box down so you didn't go and lose it. But this one's going to save me from running out of fuel. I think Mac got number one and then vanished. This thing has 2,875 liters of fuel in it. Bacon is good. There. Got that solved. I will run out of fuel, but when I do, I got a trailer now to save the day. Also have an alarm. I got me an alarm in the tractor. I mean, this tractor's got 7 hours on it. He doesn't want to buy fuel. And mod author never seems to be able to get that fuel mod released. Had a little oops here with respect to splitting the field. You don't watch me to watch me refuel a tractor. You watch me so when I run out, you can make fun. I know how it is. Look, there's Pookie's potato field right there. And it's almost like this guy knew what I was doing. You know what? If we're gonna grass this field, if we're gonna put corn in field 4, then we might as well get our toolbar out and go in hydro set thing. We get that thing ready for next year. I wouldn't put this away before the stream. Oh, are we gonna call them mini bars? Mini bars, kind of like you get at the hotel. They're definitely not king size. So, how was everybody's 4th of July? We set off some fireworks last night. An hour and a half. We were setting fireworks off in the circle. Oh, that was hot. It was hot last night. Oh well, that would make it nice and cool, or muggier than all get out, right? But you also wouldn't have to worry too much about things catching fire from the stray fire in the work. Oh, street signs. Be aware. We are coming down the road. We're hot. Coming down the road. Full speed. Full send. There we go. And Hydrosing. Oh, I think I know what's going on. We're getting issues because of the prompt destruction. Maybe. I don't know what's going on. I'll keep an eye on it. I want to skip a row. Gaming Wolf, welcome. Yeah, now we're cooking with oil. See, I don't know what that little strip there was all about, but we're cooking with oil now. We haven't turned dry yet. I did skip mowing the grass this week, but we haven't turned dry yet. Oh, we're gonna have to make a run down and get our gas bottles refilled. Pretzel farming, well, yeah, we had to back up. Got things knotted up a little bit. Buddha, we gotta figure out who's all playing it. Get the terms of play figured out. Didn't seem like we had a whole lot of interest. So it's kind of letting it hang for another couple days. See if maybe we got some interest in after the holiday. Scott, how are you doing, sir? I don't know, we might be able to finish this field. Just looking at how slow that ticker is going. Question is, are we going to catch up with our lime? We're going 9 to 10. They're going 11. Now they should keep ahead of us. So today I pulled the trigger on a 3080. Pulled the trigger on a 3080 and an upgraded power supply. It's supposed to be here Friday, so we'll see when it comes in. Kufis, is that how you say it? Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Let's get turned around and we'll read it. Oh, I just want to say thanks for all the work you put into your guide videos. Just got back into Farm Sim. I'm not playing since FS15. Wow, that is quite a long break. So, yes, I would imagine quite a lot has changed since FS19. Are you serious? Mr. Dio has not been a subscriber this entire time. You know, two-thirds of my views come from non-subscribers. So if you're watching now, you're not a subscriber. What's keeping you from hitting that button? Are you afraid of making a commitment? I'm not like high maintenance. You know, I'm not going to be borrowing your credit card every day because I got to go buy more shoes or anything. Yeah, I got an 850 watt power supply on the way to swap out from the 650 because, like I said, what I got now, I'm pulling about 500 watts from the wall when the card's juiced up. So I suspect the 3080 will probably put it over the edge, because I could get a 850 watt power supply, which is more than enough for a reasonable price. Not need a liquid cooled power supply. Oh no, mods can't de-sub someone. Ravenhawk, I think it was posted last stream. I don't know who did it, but I think Raz posted some, gifted some subs. Rabbit Rob gifted some subs. We had a group. We had a whole group gifting subs, so it might show up over at the stream archive in the chat over there. That's what I got. I got a that's exactly what I got. Let me pull up the email. It was on sale. It was a pretty good price. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it up from here. Yeah, I can't pull it up from here. Oh, get out of my way. Modular as in the cables, the power supply cables are all disconnectable. So you only need to plug in the cables you actually need. You don't have a whole bunch of extra cables just taking up space in your power supply. You can just leave them in a box. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one I ordered was an EVGA. It was like a little over $100. It was like street price was 170 something. Yeah, no spaghetti. So, you know, if you don't have any SATA drives, you don't need to put any SATA plugs in. If your graphics card takes 2 cables, you just plug 2 in. If it takes 3, you just plug 3 in. Yeah, I'm a box hoarder. I keep the boxes. Make sure you buy the exact same brand, and that's not always a guarantee that the modular cables will translate. It's a good likelihood that, let's say, one EVGA power supply will have cables that'll work with another EVGA power supply, but it's not a guarantee, because from time to time they will change out the pinout on the power supply side. Yeah, theoretically, but you want to make sure you check. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got an EVGA in it right now. Well, I keep the boxes for a couple reasons, because I put all the extra parts in the box. But in this case, I'm going to try to see if anybody's interested in a used 2080 Super. And if they are, then I'll pack it up in that box and then ship it off in the box it came in. Exactly. So, yeah. So if the 3080 comes in Friday, we get a power supply swapped in. That comes in Friday. I might be looking to get rid of a 2080 Super Duper over the weekend or sometime next week. I haven't got a whole lot of done a whole lot of looking to see what the go on prices for some used 2080 Supers are, but they'll kind of help offset things. Warp Nut, the next ATS live stream will be Sunday. We used to do ATS live streams on Monday, but we changed it around. Yeah, that's not big enough of an upgrade. But someone that's rocking a 1650 or, you know, something a bit older would be a decent upgrade. Especially if you're running a 1080p. 2080 Super will run 1080p for a long time. That's great to hear, Corp Nut. Yeah, ATS is fun. We're all kind of waiting for Montana to drop. Yeah, we did do those survival Sundays. Carrie, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Carl, what's up? Oh, I don't use the NVIDIA overlay. I don't use NVIDIA experience or anything like that. It's a new form of survival Sundays, huh? We fill ammonia over at a storage tank that's over at the cow farm. I think we'll have just enough. I made a suggestion to the map author that it would be good to see if, you know, when an update comes out, it'd be good to see a sell point included. So people could buy the anhydrous and transport it. So that might be something that comes in the future. It's just a, yeah, it's an object. It's a container. So just like all of these containers, you can buy anhydrous, and it just basically, you can pretend it gets delivered to the storage tank. Lone Hail. All maps are anhydrous ready with the new anhydrous add-on for PC. If you haven't seen it, that mod came out last Thursday. I did a new and noteworthy video on it toward the end of last week. And basically it allows you to add anhydrous to any map you want. All you gotta do is just activate the mod. You're done. I did, yeah. I think he said some other folks had mentioned it to him, so I'm sure it's a popular suggestion. just enough. The Anhydrous mod is PC only because it uses a script to automatically inject itself into precision farming. So that Anhydrous will work with precision farming. No updates are needed. Head back down to the cow farm. We'll park this thing. I'll show David where I put the anhydrous tank. I haven't tried. I haven't tried your sell point. Gary, you know, with what's it, additional game settings, right? You can change lighting. What is it? What mod is it that lets you change the lighting? I don't see it here. Additional settings. Ah, here it is. Custom lighting. See? We have off. So there's our off lighting, or normal lighting. And then we could go to Elm Creek lighting. I don't know. You people that can see colors would have to tell me. Then we could go to Holt Rune lighting. I don't know. We go to Erlengrout lighting. Again, I don't know. We can turn it back off. It didn't look any different to me, but... Just to make Schultz upset, we'll just leave this here. So here's where I put the anhydrous tank. Side the silage tank. And you just come up to it, hit R at the wrench, and you can buy anhydrous in. What's your game settings? You might need to tweak those a little bit. I mean, I don't know. How do things look here? We're not running anything custom. Wayne, what is up? So after the stream, we can take a look at. I can post my graphic options from the main menu. Right, we got that taken care of. So we got wheat, grass. We're going to put corn in over there. And we need to mark this here. I need to get something. We'll borrow this. Because we bought the horse farm, and I want to try double cropping oats next year. But we can't double crop oats because we have wheat in the field right now, so I'm gonna have to dig up the wheat. Bye-bye, wheat. I want to see if I can get this double cropping of oats to work. Brick trees would be nice. I think we're going to get an Asian map myself. Although with the Volvo announcement, there's been a little momentum around a potential forestry map to then incorporate the Volvo equipment. Well, Chris, they kind of do. They don't make coffee, but they kind of do adjust their settings. If you use the NVIDIA experience, you can just set it to adjust your graphic options, supposedly to optimize for your card and your PC. Yeah, we're gonna try to double crop oats. Go to town. Okay. You are service trailer. take this over to Pig Farm. That should be where I run out of fuel. I know there's at least one map, if not two maps, coming out related to with coffee. And I know one map author that is definitely working on coffee specific machinery. We are not. Are we getting any nitrogen? I don't know. I don't know if we're gaining any nitrogen there or not. So yeah, I've seen images for quite a while on realistic coffee harvesting equipment, coffee crop maps, map images specific to the map that coffee is going to be going into. That's about all I know at this point. Oh, Caleb, you're going to need to figure out what is drawing you to Hulk Belaroon, and then see if you can find an equivalent. Carl, sadly no. Seems like 4X maps and consoles are oil and water. They do not mix. Maybe if the next iteration of Farm Sim dropped support for PS4 and Xbox One, then it might be something that happens, because PS4 and Xbox One are starving for memory. They are extremely low with respect to how much memory they have compared to the current gen platforms. Oh, let's go with some baby Piggly Wigglies. Let's go with 30. There we go. We got some Porky Pigs. Alright, so we've got lime there. We've got lime there. We need to put lime on the field 3 and I guess field 5. I think the kid made popcorn. I think I smell popcorn. Who wants popcorn? Carl, I think in general they don't want to have that console divide. Is that the sideways harvester, Carl or Caleb? The harvester that runs kind of sideways. I tell you what, we got a popcorn popper from Target. It is a pot, and it has a crank on the top and a stir, and that makes microwave popcorn just be like, ugh, really? You dump half a cup of kernels in, squirt some liquid butter in there. Yeah, you measure it out. You just go squirt, squirt, and then another good squirt for a good measure. So, you know, a 3 squirter. And then you turn the heat on medium. And you let it wait. once it starts heating up, you start turning it, steering it, and then pop, 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 pop. That's some good stuff. Carol, as far as I know, the pre-order bundle was the same for everybody. So that would have been the slurry thing. So the pre-order bundle should have been the Colossus Zerion Saddle Pack. This was the pre-order bundle. And then there were some other incentives, but they were specific to where you bought the game. They were not necessarily pre-order. Like if you bought the game from, let's say, GameStop, you may have been able to get the code that unlocks the Black Anthem. The Black Mac Anthem. If you... you could have gotten a code that unlocks the Z-Tor. Here, there's a Porsche tractor also that unlocked. There was another unlockable. Oh, what was it? See, I didn't get the Black Anthem unlockable. There's another one. What is it? Oh, here it is. The 900 Vario Black Beauty was an unlockable. Yeah, there were a lot of different deals. Like if you bought it from this place, then you could get the unlock code for this. You could get the unlock code for that. If you bought the collector's edition, you got the Black Beauty and the Z-Tor unlock codes. It's a... oh, I put it in Discord. It was an MSI 3080 Ventus. That is the exact one. Carl, depends on how you got it. Like, for example, the Porsche tractor came with a modeled box. Like, if you bought a model tractor, you know, like the model you put together, then inside the box would have been the code that you could have used in game. For the collector's edition, the PC collector's edition, inside the box was a little slip that had the codes for the Z-Tor and the Black Beauty. So it depends on where you got the where you got it from, was how possibly the unlockable codes were provided. But again, I don't know if there was a unlockable that was tied to the PlayStation Store. Simply buying it from PlayStation, I don't know if that granted you any actual unlock. If you got the pre-order, it would have been the saddle track, but I also think that there was some sort of kerfluffle around possibly PlayStation players, possibly PlayStation 4 players only, not getting the saddle track with the pre-order. I don't know that for a fact, but I do remember there's some sort of issue around the saddle track and somebody's pre-order. But the saddle track is not a code. The saddle track would have been something you install. The unlockables are things that you would have gotten as a result of something else. And they are simply a code. A 5-digit, 6-digit code that you plug into the game at the main menu. You go to unlockables. Downloadable content, unlockables, I don't remember. I did a video on how to unlock stuff. But you would have to have the code to plug in there. go get some more lime. Yeah, I thought $7.99 for a 3080 was a pretty good price. That one supposedly has 12 gigs of RAM, video RAM to it. I don't think 8's enough at this point. It was kind of cool here today. Kind of cloudy, a little dreary, a little rainy, but no real rain accumulation to speak of. There were no codes granted for a pre-order. The unlockable codes were if you ordered from specific places. Like, if you bought it from GameStop, you would get an unlockable code for something. And as it's been said, if you really want the codes, it's not too hard to find them. But it's the Z-Tour, it's the Black Beauty, it's the Black Mac Anthem, and then a small Porsche tractor. Those are the vehicle unlocks. There is going around an unlock code for some clothing. Mike G, I would say go back and check out my couple of live streams I did on this particular map right before the Kubota DLC released. They would have been about 2 weeks ago, where we go over all the Kubota stuff, use it, check it all out in the shop. You know, ultimately it's up to you to decide if it's worth it for you. We're doing mostly Kubota stuff on this map. So this is the M7 that I'm using. I think it's worth it, but I don't play with big stuff typically. So the tractors are anywhere between 100 and 200 horsepower. Somehow, oh, I don't think I ever had guidance steering turned on. There we go. Yeah, I got that. In fact, it's activated here. Kubota equipment pack. Yeah, they didn't add Kubota orange as a paintable color. other than being a bit light in the front with a heavy load of lime, the M7 seems to handle this pretty good. Made it bog down there a little bit. Caleb, I'm all over changing things up. I like to change things up every game save. Keeps things fresh. Line that field that we're disking the wheat under on. Oh, that is a costly mistake. Are you gonna run that harvest out or just dig it under? Schultz, you're funny. You are a funny man. I ran into a pole. I was laughing so hard. Plus, this thing's light in the front with the heavy lime. About to go past the mysterious greenhouse. It is. Even with a 1,000-kilogram front weight, she's light with a big heavy load of lime. Making you work for it. You're working good. There we go. We're gonna need this over at the pig farm. That's funny. Laura Werner was telling me a story about the inspiration behind the greenhouse. All right, later, Corp Nut. We're going to be going on for about another 10 minutes or so. Then we are going to say goodbye for the day. There she is. There's our pig farm over there. It definitely wouldn't get put through. If it didn't, it would. If it did, it would not last very long. Right, so let's see here. So we got corn. We're gonna be good there. Grain, protein. Oh, we can plant canola. Do that. We can put in canola and barley. All right, you're gonna have corn in the backfield. Put in canola here. Oh, remember, you might want to check the canola stuff on the growth schedule. Like when you start the map in August, it has canola ready to harvest. But according to the growth schedule, canola's not ready to harvest until September. Olives or grapes? I don't know. What do you want to do? Here, we got a roller over here somewhere, don't we? Yeah, there's a roller. Where's my T6? Gotta go get the roller. Olives, right? Olives, you can make olive oil, or I can sell olives straight up. With grapes, you can make grapes. You can sell grapes straight up. It's a grape processing facility to make grape juice and raisins. And then you can take your raisins and make cereal. So you've got a little bit more in-depth production out of your grapes than you have your olives. Oh! Bad things have happened here. Rabbit Rob is in the house. I just pulled a Tukey. Tractor fell asleep. There was a map that released in 19 for all platforms, and then Um, it was found to have questionable things on the map and was pulled. So there's possibilities. My tractors don't have shiny sides. Because we don't wash them. Oh, that's the wrong roller. There's the right one. There's the correct roller. We've been busy today. Yeah, we actually have 3 hired helpers going on. Oh, the tankers were. I was doing the old steering back and forth like this, going down the highway. You could see from outside the truck, you could see that tanker moving back and forth. You could see the suspension really swaying that thing. It was heavy, and it was heavy high. Westbridge Hills 22 did get taken off for a few days. There was apparently a disagreement with, I want to understand, the textures, some of the textures that were used on the map. But it got updated and re-released. I wish it... we really need to go over to the cow farm. Roll those first. Oh, you should do pigs all the time, Rabbit Rob. They are massively profitable. We could do like the, we could do the reveal from, what? 2001 Space Oddity. Da-da! Until Saturday, Map Italia. Big time rush. Really looking forward to seeing that map come out. It was awesome in 19. I'm going to try to have level-headed expectations. That's what I was curious. I was curious to see if I was curious if the 22 version was going to include the expansion area, or if it was still the area from 19. So I'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So it's supposed to release on the 9th? Saturday's the 9th. I thought it was supposed to release on like the 7th. Yeah, now in 19, the required mods were really just Italian-based farm machinery, right? They weren't really required. They were more or less recommended or suggested. So for anybody that is not aware of what we're talking about, we're talking about this map right here. I haven't looked at the website in quite a long time, other than just to pull it up right there. So I'll have to check it out after the stream. So no more wheat. We're gonna try to double crop oats next year, because according to the growth schedule, we can plant oats in March, get them off in July. We can plant oats in July and get them off in November. We're going to try that. See how well it works out. So tomorrow night we will not be online. We'll not be live streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow night is a very busy night. So if anything, I'll be doing some recording of whatever comes out in the Mod Hub. It strikes my fancy tomorrow. Thursday will be Thursday night, Forza night. We'll be working the next weekly playlist in the seasonal progression there is Forza. And then Friday, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Friday, I'm getting the new card, supposedly getting the new power supply. So we'll be slapping that in. And gearing up for Map Italia. If it is indeed coming out this week, the end of this week. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for coming on out and watching tonight's live stream here on Bloomfield. We'll be back on Bloomfield on Friday, unless, of course, the Italia map drops ahead of then. And then we will be probably on that map, taking a look at it. So you know what all the hoopla is likely to be about. So 3 days, so today's Tuesday. So that would be Friday and then what? Friday and then 1 hour. So it looks like it's going to release midnight. Midnight the 9th. Well, there you go. That's the answer. Right there. So until next time, happy farming.